Hello folks, it's Kane and welcome to Kane's Corner. We're playing more Mass Effect 2 Infiltrator Insanity, and I am adjusting what we're going to do. I forgot we need to do Jacob's mission, and Jacob's mission, because it's one of the first loyalty missions you get, like Miranda, it doesn't require stupidly high Paragon or Renegade at any point, so it's a good one to go and do to farm the points. Well, not farm, but get more points is what I mean. And I should not be at risk of like losing any skill challenges, for lack of a better term. So we will go do that. I am already there. I've done all the scanning, like I said I would. There's the mission right there. Apparently, I did not hand in the quest regarding the Pyjacks. I could have sworn I did, but apparently I didn't. So I'm going to have to go back to Tuchanka at some point and do that. But since there's a part there I want to go get, that's not a problem. So, let's get this done. Obviously, we have to take Jacob. If my memory is correct, this is not a particularly hard mission. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Miranda, because I started with those two, and they're sort of friends, so I think it makes sense, just from a narrative perspective. That's getting full. I don't need to spend any points. Miranda needs points spent. I am going to spend it on Warp, because Warp is really good. And I'll take the heavy damage. And then Jacob, I'm just going to max this out for now, because I want to get barrier later. Health or weapon damage? Health or weapon damage? Yeah, weapon damage. Now, I realised they're both the same. One was more health and one was more weapon damage. I took the one with more weapon damage. That's what I meant to say. Okay. Right. That's done. Don't need to do anything there. Off we go. Very pretty.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Right, if my memory is correct, this is not very long. So
there it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Thanks, Jacob. Yeah, if I remember correctly, this isn't very long,
like
so I'll probably just do it in one go.
They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Alright, let's have a look at this.
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Repeat.
That doesn't sound good, does it? Give me that.
Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Okay, emergency command protocols.
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Okay, unsafe deceleration. I mean, that basically means we crashed.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity.
Yeah.
The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Theoretical recommendations?
Why are you comparing the crash to theoretical speeds?
The Hugo Gernsback was constructed off-world. It is not rated for suborbital descent, and doing so exceeded operational parameters.
That'll do it. Local food and neural decay.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Beacon activation protocols.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Okay, let's go.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Avoiding it for a decade seems unlikely.
I agree with Miranda, I'm afraid to say. Give me this.
She even threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. But now she's so innocent. They all are. That look she gives when she smiles. It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
That's not creepy at all. Massive sexual predator vibes. Not okay. Give me that. Where's the other one? Come on. Pop up, you little bagger. There you are. Don't hide from me. And then I need one more. Which I think is that one. It was. Good. Credits. Credits.
After a crash, you can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't.
Okay. So people weren't happy about Jacob's dad taking command.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Okay. That must be from eating the food as stated by the VI. Alright. So we've had all the logs. We've looted the ship. Now we proceed onwards. Not seeing anything so far. Okay, what we got over here? This looks like combat if I've ever seen it, because, you know.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What's your name and rank?
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I can't think. The leader thinks for us and we serve. So we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He
That'll be
exiled
those then.
them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Sorry, I'm a dick.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Alright, use this. You are about to have what is called a very bad day. You didn't need your face. You didn't need your face. You didn't need your face. Alright, how we doing? How we doing? Goodbye. You know what? Let's use that. I do get a damage bonus from it, so I really should. Your leader's down. Actually, maybe it was him. I don't know. Apparently that you're all clones, and it's kind of just disconcerting. Hi! Bye. Give me that ammo.
That wasn't neural decay. They were feral.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Give me that. More credits. Give me that ammo there. Thank you. Alright then. Let's see what's up here. What's this? Stripped mech.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Okie dokie. Hello.
They're clearly docile, but in the same uniform remnants as those who attacked us.
What? Except they're all female. What causes the difference?
Was this an earlier stage, or did the exile make the others violent?
Why is everyone here female? Can't be a coincidence.
No.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Something you said?
You certainly seem to have a way with words.
You heard her. I have his face. My father forced the crew to eat toxic food. What the hell?
Food
Look
stores?
at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
Hello?
I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
I'm gonna guess they're all gonna say the same.
Keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
That,
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
yeah. This is not okay, is it? Like, this is really not okay. Is that a hunter?
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
You know what I have to say to that?
He goes.
Absolutely nothing, because I can't fucking aim. Eat my sniper rifle.
Allied force casualty.
That was terrible.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Not my captain, he can suck my dick. There we go.
Patrols like that are a little much against this bunch.
Oh, you must be the
I would
doctor.
make them hate him. But maybe it was just for defense.
You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this.
Yes.
I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
We're waiting.
Think on your own time. What's in there?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
That doesn't explain 10 years. I kind of want to pick that, but I think that is more reasonable.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys.
Oh, joy.
In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Investigate, treating the decay?
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Alright, separating the women. I mean, we know why, but let's do it.
Does it say why he separated the men and women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard? I don't see any justification.
Alright, other officers?
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Right, they're fighting back now.
It's looking like he only activated the beacon because the men have come back ready to fight.
He let this happen, and now it's biting him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Inactive mech set to explode, so we can move through here. So, where's the thingies? You and you. You and you. You and you, and then those there. Awesome. And then move back. Jacob's apparently going to go hug it. Don't know why.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
Let's have a look at this.
God damn it. It's really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
I'm trying to make sure I don't interrupt any of the chats. It's kind of important.
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The Hunters started fighting back.
Right, use this.
Make activity.
Careful. I automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. They keep attacking. I had no choice.
He had plenty of choice. Victim.
Oh, come on. That was my own fault. I was getting cocky. Damn it. I need to be... I know better. I absolutely know better. There's no excuse for that. Why am I on a cliff? I don't want to be on a cliff. Hello. Thank you. Right, this way. Yes. Do that again.
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The Hunters started...
Use that.
Watch out!
Careful. I automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. They keep attacking. I had no choice.
Yes, you did.
He had plenty
I
of choice.
forgot to reload.
Too late to blame the victims.
Here goes.
Wow. Nice one, Miranda. Reload. Grab this. T-pose to assert dominance. Hello there. Goodbye. And go fuck yourself, thank you.
There we go.
Alright, is there anything over here? There's ammo, which I don't mind, but is there anything lootable? It would appear no, there is however a mech. There's a second mech there. I'll grab that in a moment. Give me that pistol.
We can use this.
Oh, there, right? Right, well, I'm just going to loot around here to give myself some cover.
Hostile to the right.
There we go. And then only the one left there. Thank you. Sounds like there's more, though. Give me that. I'll just do that and kill it. Headshots really don't matter on these too much. Especially when it was already hurt, you know what I mean? There we are, saving, so that bit's done. Do this. Okie dokie.
He had his fun, and now he wants out.
There we go. That was nicely done. Any more there? 2.
Eyes ahead!
Allied force casualty.
Goodbye. Give me that. Open that.
I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
All right.
Good shot! Must stop or no rescue! Combat drone!
Surprised they can use combat drones, given that they're, you know, got mental decay. Oh, that's a big boy. Oh, no. No, thank you.
Systems failing.
All right, okay. What do we do about the big boy? I think what we do is we do that, and that,
Incoming.
and then this. And we'll back up to over here. Ah, shit. Okay. Oh, hang on. There's some I haven't looted. That. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. I was right, though. This isn't actually too long of a mission. I'm just a potato. So that's good to know. Right, I'm going to grab those spare parts quickly before I fucking forget. And then I'm going to very quickly save so I don't have to do it again. And then I'm going to pop one of these.
Gear up! Enemy drone!
Oh, shit. Alright, hide here. I'm going to make sure this is actually active, which it does appear to be. And then I'm going to use this. That's better. There we go. That's a lot better. I'm pretty fucking happy with that. Right, get an incinerate on there. Get a warp on there. Yeah, armor and ballistic barriers. That's what I like to see. Fuck you. Pop one of those. Your drone can go fuck itself. Thank you. Run away. Pop that.
We've been spotted.
You need to go fuck yourself, sir.
Stun him! I've got him!
Right, we've got that. That was a big boom. Go fuck yourself, sir. Refined element 0. Give me that.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him just.
Okay, so I think I've now got everything. Which means I've probably forgotten something. Just checking that to make sure. I saw something there. Could just be fragile crates, to be honest with you. Nope, can't do anything out of the power things. Okay. And that's not lootable. Right, so it must be that door then and like the fragile crates and shit. That's fine. Ah, no, there we are. Credits. Lovely. Hey, dickhead. There he is. Nothing lootable here. No. No. Oi, you.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've got to have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Never mind, explain yourself.
Doesn't matter. You're running a very questionable setup here, Captain. Explain.
Of course. It was chaos after the crash, and the crew never really accepted me as captain. They rebelled and trapped us here. Once they started eating the toxic food, I couldn't control them. And I couldn't get to the beacon.
Just stop. We know what you did to your crew. Why let this go 10 years?
Who the hell are you?
Taylor. Lieutenant Jacob Taylor.
Jacob? My Jacob?
Surprised?
Not who you expected, Captain?
I was hoping not to have to explain this to him. Or anyone, really. You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
Touching, but I don't buy it.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
No shit, fucking idiot. Alright, investigate other
What
officers.
happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
And the time and food reserves.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
Right, you're selling time apart.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
And then the hunters.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
Right, tempting, but you're taking it too far.
Can't say this wouldn't be a hell of a vacation. But you don't get to just walk away after all this time.
You're damn right he doesn't. What happened here, I should vent his head. But he's not even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
I'd shoot him.
I'm pretty sure we can spare the ammo.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm not taking the shot. My father owned his mistakes. He was a different man. A good man.
Half-charged. You've seen the crazy ones. This won't stop them.
It's not for them, Dad.
Wow. I'm sorry, folks. This got fucking dark. I forgot this. Feel like maybe I need to put a trigger warning on this. Jesus, I am so sorry. I honestly didn't realize it got that dark. Okay, that's done. The survivors are being treated. He's got his loyalty, got XP, he's got barrier, got heavy pistol damage, credits, and EZO. Awesome. Jesus Christ. Goes to the father, achievement earned. Yeah, thanks.
Alliance ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We could be long gone by the time they get here.
We better be.
They get as much as a glimpse, and you're restricted to decaf.
Great, may as well serve it in the airlock, you hard ass.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Still toying with us?
Really? Because given the result, it feels like something you'd have your hands in.
You know very little about me, Shepard. Don't presume to understand my intentions. Cerberus is ultimately about humanity. My people are valuable to me.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
Okay. To help us or to mess with him?
Was it supposed to be a favor, or did you just want to see him squirm?
What he did with it was his own business. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You alright?
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor's body has some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Surprised about Miranda?
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Alright, let's go.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
And I'm going to try and stick to what I said in the previously. No being arseholes to crew members.
Anytime, Jacob.
Except when you need to put your foot down, of course. There we are, more Renegade, a little bit of power gun, that's fine. We've got heavy research, heavy pistol damage research even. I can speak honestly. Let's get that done. Thank you, because I do use a heavy pistol. Is there anything else? No. Heavy ship armor, get that done. Absolutely. And then just the med bay upgrade, which I will get later. And I can't get that yet. I need an assault rifle damage, which I think was back onto Chunker. So if I go get that, I can then get that. So that's worth doing. Okay. All right. That quest is done. I think that's a good place for us to leave this episode. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed it. Big thanks to the YouTube members and the patrons whose names are on screen now, as their support has helped keep the channel going and also helped with mod development. Always appreciated. Please do the usual. Like, subscribe, comment, bell, and hopefully I'll see you for the next one. Cheers.